Hello! Today's video is a thank you for 500 subscribers kind of thing. I'm a bit late, I think I have 560 something subscribers now, but thank you and welcome. And I'm gonna do a Lolita Level Up Quiz, but let's start with other video announcements. I'm going to make a tutorial for this fabric that I recently got, and it's gonna be a skirt with a zipper. So that has been requested, so that will be coming up, as well as a bodyline I'm packaging because I recently had my birthday, and even though I'm saving, I kind of wanted the new Gothic print that they had. So that has already been shipped out, so let's see when it comes here, and I'll make a video for that one. As well for the reason that I am saving, which is Helsinki Lolita Convention, eli Hellacon, and that will be 9th of May. I'm gonna go there, and I'm gonna make videos. Angelic Pretty is going to be there, which to me personally is a bit meh, because I'm not that into sweet. But to think that Angelic Pretty is coming to Finland, that's a big thing. But I'm gonna make a video because there are gonna be fashion shows and stuff like that, so that's coming up. And I'm gonna try to get back to video every Wednesday, but sometimes life happens and I can't make it, but I'll try to keep to it as much as possible. And as for today's video, it is a Lolita Level Up Quiz that was made by F. Yeah Lolita, and I have a different version from Beyond Kawaii. I'll link both of those in the description. That allows you to check the boxes so that you don't have to count yourself, because I think this has over 100 questions, so it's a bit long, so I'm gonna be using that version. And let's start! The rules are simple. You get a point for every one of these things that you can say that you have done. Add the points up at the end and you have your score. For the purpose of this quiz, the term brand is open to your own consideration. If you consider Bodyline as a brand, or don't consider anything that wasn't designed by Mana himself as a brand, that's up to you. And I think I'm gonna include brand as in Innocent World, Alice and the Pirate, Juliet and Justine, those kind of brands, because I think that's what most people are going to do. So that is my definition of brand. These big brands are mine. Okay, then let's start. It's gonna be a quite long video because again there are a bit over 100 questions, so let's get right into it. First one, you have a favorite brand? Yes, I do. It's Alice and the Pirates. You own a petticoat? I do. You own multiple petticoats in different cuts and or lengths? Yes, I do. You own a parasol? Yes, I have one that is both an umbrella and a parasol. You own an item from a brand? Yes, I do. For example, Metamorphose. You own a novelty item from a brand? Plates, mugs, stuffed animals and stuff like that? No, I do not. You own an item from Bodyline? Yes, I do. A black skirt. You own an item from a Taobao brand? Several, actually. You own an item from a Western indie brand? Western, I do. Lady Sloth, she's from Poland, if I remember correctly. You own an item you've bought from eBay, Amazon or a shady website and it came out okay? Yes, actually I have several eBay shirts that I wear with Lolita. You've bought brand directly from their official store. Once, from Innocent World, I ordered the bird Birdcage JSK in burgundy, but because it was a bit short for me, I sold it for a friend. But I bought it straight from the site when it was 50% off, I think. You've bought a lucky pack. No, I have not, because that's a bit too much money for my budget to buy something that I don't know what it's gonna be, even if I can sell it and stuff like that, but no. You've bought an item in reserve. No, I have not. You own a complete Lolita outfit. Yes, I do. You've worn a complete Lolita outfit in public. Yes, I have. You've worn a complete Lolita outfit in public and it wasn't even on Halloween or at a convention. Yes, I have. You've bought and sold on an online Lolita community. Yes, I have. I've sold stuff in Enfant Terrible, which is a Finnish Lolita community, and I've bought from there and from Lace Market, but I haven't sold anything on Lace Market yet. You have paid retail price for a rare second-hand brand. No, I have not. You've paid double the retail price for a rare second-hand brand. No, I have not. You've paid less than 20% of the retail price for a second-hand brand. I haven't got one for that cheap, unfortunately. I would love to. You've bought from a Japanese auction. No, I haven't, because those require shopping services and I hate those. You've ordered from a shopping service. Yes, twice. I didn't like it. You wear clothes that you've made for yourself. Yes, I do, as you have seen from my tutorials. You wear a print that you have designed yourself. I would love to, but that sounds complicated and slightly expensive, so I have not. You wear clothes that you have custom made for you. Yes. You have had brand pieces altered to fit your size or style. Yes, I have altered them myself. You've been wearing Lolita for over a year. Yes, I have. You've been wearing Lolita for over 5 years. No, sadly not. You've been wearing Lolita for over a decade. Now that's a long time. No, I have not, but someday maybe I will have. You have enough Lolita outfits to wear a new one every day for a week? Yes, I do. You have enough Lolita outfits to wear a new one every day for a month? Yes, I do. I have enough skirts and dresses so that I have a new one for every day of the week. You've converted an interested friend to Lolita. Kind of, because one of my friends first loved Lolita and then she felt like Lolita wasn't her thing. And I was like, please don't sell your stuff, you're gonna love it again, it's just the winter. And then she fell in love with Lolita again, so yay! She didn't leave us. You wear a brand with your normal wardrobe? No, because my normal wardrobe is very goth rock punk boyish kind of style, so none of this would really fit into it. So I have very separate clothes, one's for Lolita and one's for my normal wear. I don't think I have a single piece that I could switch between because those are so different. You don't have a normal wardrobe because you only wear Lolita. No, I have quite much normal clothes, way too much. You know how to hand wash your Lolita clothes. Yes, this has to be hand washed and I didn't know it before I bought it. Otherwise I wouldn't have bought it because I think everything else goes in the washing machine, including all of my brand pieces, this Alice and the Pirate dress and so on, because these are clothes that I wear and I don't want to think that I would have to be extra careful or that I would have to pay for dry cleaning because that again sums up the cost for the dress. And I don't want to do that. They are clothes. I wear them, I wash them, and if I can't wash them, then I'm not gonna buy it. This is the only exception, but yes, I know how to hand wash it. You know how to wash a wig? Yes, I do. My camera stopped recording for some reason, but let's get back to it, and I apologize for the glare from my glasses. I realized it's quite bad, but I can't do anything about it, sorry. So, you know how to wash a wig? Yes. You worn a wig, circle lenses or false eyelashes? Yes, I have. You've worn a wig, circle lenses and false eyelashes all at once? No, I haven't, because I can't wear contacts. And it sucks, because sometimes it would be fun not to have glasses. And I love circle lenses and all kinds of funky colored lenses for cosplays and stuff. But sadly I can't wear those, so no, I haven't. You own a pair of rocking horseshoes. 2 pairs, actually. You own a pair of tea party shoes. No, I don't. They're a bit sweet for my style. You own a purse shaped like something ridiculous. Yes, I do. I have clock and book and camera and a coffin bag. You own an old school rectangle headdress. Yes, one, and I don't wear it. You own a bonnet. No, I do not. I'm kinda iffy about bonnets. I would love to have a small black one to try out if I would like those or not, but I know I wouldn't like those big ones. They look pretty on others, but I wouldn't feel comfortable in one. But I would like to have a small black one so that I could try it out, but I haven't bought one because what if I don't like it, so no, at least not yet. You own Lolita roomwear or pajamas? No, I do not. You own a Lolita item that was released this past year? Yes, actually this skirt. It's Fampla's friend and I can't remember the name of the print, but it was the one for a limited time only. Something about pipe organs or something like that. You own a Lolita item that was released over 6 years ago? I don't think so. I can't remember when these were released, but I don't think so, so no. You own a Lolita item that was released over 10 years ago? No, I don't think so. You own every item released in a favorite print or series? No, sadly not. Maybe someday. You've worn something on your head that was never intended to be worn on a head. Yes, I have. I love quirky hair accessories. You've worn a trendy accessories, for example, deer horns, halos, peignoirs, eyeballs, etc. Not any of these, at least not so, I don't think so, no. You've worn Sweet Lolita. Once. My very first outfit was Sweet Lolita and it was handmade and it was not so good. Maybe I'll link a picture, but You've worn Classic Lolita. Yes, I have. You've worn Gothic Lolita. Yes, most of my stuff is Gothic. You've worn Old School Lolita once. You've worn Boy Style. Yes, I have, and I would love to wear more of it, but it's hard to find items that I really love, so I have very little of it, but yes, some of it, and I've worn it. You've worn one of the lesser worn Lolita substyles such as Punk, Ero, Wa or Guro. Yes, I have. I started out after my first sweet accident as a punk Lolita because I was very punk at the time, so that was a natural thing for me to do. And there are pictures of it that I'm not so proud of, but that's where I started. Punk Lolita, so yes. You know the difference between a JSK and an OP? Yes, JSK is jumper skirt and only has small strap, whereas OP is one piece and have either short or long sleeves. You can name at least 5 prints. Vampire Forest, Gloria, Divine Cross, Berry Garden, Chess Story. That's 5? Yeah. You can tell which items are from which brand just by looking at them. Some of them, at least some of my favorites, but not nearly all of them, so no. You can tell which items are from which brand just by looking at them, even if they're not a print. Still no. You can tell which year a brand piece came from just by looking at it. No, I can, if it's very old school, I can say, wow, that's a bit older, but other than that, no, I don't really follow brand releases that much, because usually I can't afford to buy them, so no. You've taken Lolita outfit snaps. Yes, I have. I have quite a lot of them in my blog. You've traveled to visit a fancy looking place just to take outfit snaps. Yes, I have. Me and my boyfriend love to do road trips, and sometimes I put on fancy clothes, and when we get there we take photos. So yes, I have. You've started a trend that others have followed. No, I have not. I'm just a small me, so no. You own a Gothic and Lolita Bible. Yes, I do. You own every single Gothic and Lolita Bible. No, I have just one. Your picture is in a Gothic and Lolita Bible. No, it is not. Your picture is in a Gothic and Lolita Bible because you're a model for a brand. No, I have not. You own a Lolita sewing pattern book. Yes, I have. It's at my friend's house at the moment, but I have. You've made something from a Lolita sewing pattern book. One skirt, and I had to alter it because it didn't turn out as I wanted it to be. But yes, I have. You've seen Kamikaze Girls. I have, and it wasn't that good. It was I watched it, but at times I wondered if I should stop watching it. It's meh. You've read Kamikaze Girls. No, I have not. You've met Novella Takemoto. No, I have not. You've met Misako Aoki. Yes, I have. She was at Helsinki Lolita convention. Misako Aoki has made you an official Lolita ambassador. No, she has not. You've met one of your favorite Lolita designers. Yes, the lady from Atelier Pierrot, I don't know how to pronounce that, was at Helsinki Lolita convention as well. I love their dresses. They're so glorious and glamorous and gothic, and sometimes have this pirate-esque thing, and I love those. I don't own any, but I really love those. You've learned how to sew or craft just so you can make your own Lolita clothes or accessories. Yes, I have. I didn't have any idea how to sew before I started Lolita. You've decorated your house or bedroom to match your Lolita wardrobe. No, I haven't. This room, which is kind of my room, is just as it is, but our rest of our house is very red and black and rock and stuff like that, so that is very not Lolita. Your Lolita wardrobe is a part of your decor. For example, you display your hats on a shelf, keep a mannequin dressed up on display, etc. Yes, I have my wig hats, which you have seen in my wardrobe video. I have them on a shelf on that wall, and here is a dressed mannequin, if you can see it. Oh, I don't want to tip it over, but yes. You've been interviewed for a newspaper or magazine article for wearing Lolita. No, I have not. You've made friends through Lolita. Yes, I have awesome friends. You've made friends in foreign countries through Lolita. No, I have not. I'm a friend fan of international Lolitas or Lolitas from other countries, but because I don't speak up, they don't know I exist, so I'm just a fan. You've celebrated International Lolita Day. Yes, I have. You have a separate Facebook profile just for Lolita. I don't have any Facebook profiles. Not my kind of social media. You're known by a different name when you wear Lolita. I don't really introduce myself differently, but my nickname is Haji Ayase on most forums, so that's what some people call me. But I have informed them of my real name, so. You've twinned with someone. No, I haven't. Me and a very close friend of mine who also wears Lolita, we've been wondering that we want to twin, but we don't have any same dresses because she wears mostly or almost only classic Lolita, and we love some of the same dresses, but we don't own them, so not yet. You've tripled with someone. I don't know, tripleted with someone. I assume 3 people wearing same clothes. No, I have not. You've been part of a group of clones. No, I have not. Apparently my camera stops every 12 minutes, so let's see if I can make to the end with this one and not having to refilm. But I don't have time to play with the settings, so let's keep on going. You've been a part of a group of clones. No, I have not. You've taken Purikura in Lolita before. No, I have not. You have a Purikura app on your phone. No, the only app I have is WhatsApp because it allows me to text for free. But other than that, even though I have a smartphone, I don't have any apps because I hate small screen, and if I have to do something on the internet, I wait that I'm home and use my PC. I also hate this laptop, but this was an easy way to do this video, so. But no, I don't have that app. You've had to explain what you were wearing to a stranger. Yes, I have. Annoyingly often. You've been called a princess by a small children. Once, because Gothic is not so princessy. But once, yes, and it was very awkward because I'm not good with talking to strangers, so I was like, yay, thank you, bye. Old ladies have complimented you and remarked how nice it is to see young people dressed so nicely. Yes, I have. And cashiers also, when I'm in a store, they easily compliment or give nice remarks. You've been called a Bo Peep. B-O-P-E-E-P. Bo Peep? No, I don't know what that is, so no. You've been asked if you were in a play. Yes, we had a meetup in this historical site, and people asked like, hey, what are you going to play for us? And we were like, no, we're just guests here. We're not doing anything, so yes. You've been asked what you were cosplaying as or compared to an anime character. Yes, I have. You're a member of online Lolita communities. Yes, I am. You're active in online Lolita communities. I'm active in the Finnish one, but not on international ones. You're a mod on an online community. No, I'm not. You mod an online community of over 1,000 members. No, I'm not. You've attended a meetup. Yes, I have. You've attended a tea party meetup. Yes, I have. You've attended a brand-sponsored tea party. No, I have not. You've traveled multiple hours to attend a meetup. Yes, I have, because in the Finnish Lolita community you can't arrange a meetup unless you've been to one, and there weren't any in my city, so I had to travel to the nearest Lolita meetup, so that was a bit over 2 hours away. You've hosted a meetup. Yes, I have. You've hosted over 6 meetups. Yes, I have. Are the Lolitas in my city, we usually have a meetup every month, and quite often they are arranged by me, so yes, I have. You've hosted a meetup with over 20 attendees. No, I haven't, because we have a very small community. In Helsinki there are big meetups, but in my city, in Turku, there, no, not that big. I think the biggest was 9, maybe 10 people. You've been to a Lolita swap meet? No, I have not. You've attended a large-scale Lolita event or convention? Yes, Helsinki Lolita convention twice. You've been on staff at a large-scale Lolita event or convention? No, I have not. I've always been just a guest there, because I want to enjoy the convention and do the things I want to do. So even this year, even though I considered it, I decided not to. You've been to a Lolita panel at a convention? Yes, I have, several. You've hosted your own panel at a convention? No, I have not. You've seen a Lolita fashion show? Yes, several. You've modeled in a Lolita fashion show? Yes, I have. It was at Hypekon while I was still punk Lolita, and there's a video of it in the internet, and I'm not very proud of it. I'll see if I link it in the description, but yes, I have. You've seen a brand fashion show? Yes, I have, at Helsinki Lolita convention. You've modeled in a brand fashion show? No, I was wearing handmade clothes in the one that I was in. You own your own Lolita clothes or accessory line? Line as in selling them? No, I do not. You've hosted your own brand's fashion show? No. You have visited a Lolita shop? I haven't, because there isn't one in Finland. You've traveled to another country just to buy from Lolita shops? No, I have not. You own and run your own Lolita shop? No, I don't. You're friends with a brand shop girl? No. You are a brand shop girl? No, I am not. You run a Lolita blog, traditional Tumblr vlog, etc. Yes, I have my YouTube channel and 2 Tumblrs, one for Lolita and one for random stuff, and a blog. You run a Lolita blog with over 1,000 followers? No, I'm not that big. You have been called E-famous? No. You have been called E-infamous? No. You've been featured on TV for wearing Lolita? No, I have not. And that was it. Okay, let's see. Check your score. Your final score is 69. Okay, don't laugh, it's just a number. That makes me 61 to 80 is experienced Lolita. 61 to 80 points is the realm of an experienced Lolita. You've probably been active in the fashion for a number of years, have a fairly large and diverse wardrobe, and have attended and hosted your fair share of Lolita events. You're most likely well known within your local and online communities. You're probably practically an expert on the fashion and have probably introduced, or at least guided, a few friends along the right path in the fashion. Your next step is most likely to do a closet cleaning or some wardrobe organization, because you probably have a few years of accumulated clothes. Yes, these are the titles go from Curious Onlooker, Just Starting Out, Well-Rounded Lolita, Experienced Lolita, which I am, Top of Your Game, and Lolita Royalty with over 100 points. But this was a fun thing to do, and I'll link it in the description so you can do it yourself, and if you do, tell me in the comments what your score was and what you think of this video. I know it's a long and ranty one, but it was requested, and thank you for 500 subscribers. And I'll try to keep up with new videos every Wednesday. And I think that's about it. I'm gonna do the Helsinki Lolita convention and tutorials and stuff like that, and where I'll continue my where to buy affordable items, and I'll see you again next Wednesday.